Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween. It's Halloween today. It is actually Halloween. It's so strange growing up and being like Halloween is just any other day, but remembering how like fun it was as a kid. This year we're actually being full ass adults and passing out candy in our neighborhood because we actually live in like a suburb neighborhood now. So I'm really excited. If this video goes up after Halloween, I'll pop in a picture of us because all four of us are strawberries for Halloween. Come on, it's pretty cute. But while I was filming some other stuff today for TikTok and Instagram, quick plug, it's at Rudi Berry on TikTok and at the Rudi Berry on Instagram. I was still in the mood to keep flapping my jaw as I do, so I thought we could talk about our October favorites and flops. Honestly, if you saw my Sephora sale recommendations, you're gonna see some of the same things here just because a lot of those things were fresh in my mind. So if you haven't seen that and you're interested in what I would recommend for the sale, I will leave that down below. But this is just gonna be things that I've used over the past month that have either worked really, really well for me or a few things that either broke me out and I'm still trying to determine what it was. So I definitely need your input on that. And of course, another hair fail because you remember last month's hair fail is basically very similar. So grab your little coify and let's sit down and talk about makeup. And of course, if you are new here, as I said, my name is Rudi and we talk about skincare, hair care, makeup, vlogs, fashion, lifestyle, Target. So come join.
That was a long and crispy one. Try asking me for an angry fart.
My Alexa, every once in a while I have her fart for me. She just farted.
Try asking me for an angry fart.
She's saying, try asking me for an angry fart. Alexa, stop! She's been farting for I don't even know how long. I gotta call my husband and see if he is making her fart. Some of the funniest farts. Alexa can do a lot of funny farts, but I did not make her do it just now. Who did? On Halloween of all days, someone's in my house making my Alexa fart.
You've reached Reed. Please leave a message.
He's gonna get it. I'm scared. Okay, I guess that was my scary little moment for the day for Halloween. My Alexa making a squelchy one. All right. Anyways, let's start with a favorite. This was a favorite that has come on to me for the past couple months that I've been using, and I haven't mentioned it until that last video, so I wanted to talk about it again, and that is my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils. I have 3 shades, but I did pick up a 4th one in the Sephora sale. I have the shades Wherever Walnut, Endless Cacao, and Versatile Chestnut. I will say Versatile Chestnut I do believe is discontinued, which I don't understand. It's such a pretty color. It's like this beautiful like plummy brownie reddish color. I don't understand how they could get rid of it. I hope that they bring it back. But Versatile Chestnut and Wherever Walnut are my favorites. And then I like to use the taupe shade, but I didn't think it was gonna come quite so taupe as it did. So I don't use it as much, but this one is Endless Cacao, Wherever Walnut, and Versatile Chestnut. They're stunning. Honestly, you could use cacao, this one, on your brows as well. These are beautiful. They stay, they don't smudge, but also they are able to like be kind of blended into the lips. Like it's a nice medium, you know? They don't like come off immediately, but they also give you a little bit of a chance to blend them in. So I love these. They are expensive, but I'm telling you, like there is a shade for everyone and every shade would work for someone. So take a look. Ever since I started using these, and honestly, like I love my MAC lip liners as well, I prefer the Artist Color Pencils from Makeup Forever. They are stunning and makeup artists use these for a reason. I'm telling you, just give them a shot. Try Wherever Walnut and I promise you'll love it. Speaking of brows, we're gonna talk about mostly favorites this month. I do have a few fails, but I have more favorites. This is a video that I'm going to film in the next week or two. I keep pushing it back because I also want to talk about what I got in the Sephora sale and possibly do like a try on of that before I talk about this. But this is from the brand Make Beauty. I am planning on doing a full face of Make Beauty. I actually have some skincare from them, and then I have all of their stuff like sitting out here ready to go. I just haven't had the time because other stuff has been coming up. But I've been testing their stuff now for over a month, and this is their brow duo. This is the Blade line, which is their pencil, and then the Sculpting Brow Tint, which is the gel. This duo is amazing, especially for my hair color, this sort of auburn red shade. These are both in the shade auburn, and it comes in a set like this. You can buy them separately, but I recommend trying them together. This pencil is sort of thicker. It reminds me of the Hourglass pencils for your brows. that have more of like, I don't know, it has like an oblong shape to it, but I like that because I have fuller brows, so it's a lot easier for me to put into my brows. And then of course a standard spoolie, which is always needed on a brow pencil. Love this. Love the color, love the waxiness of it, love the way that it looks under the eyebrows. Like, I really have no complaints about this. But I think the star here is the sculpting brow tint. And I wanna say, it's kind of shocking that I say that because this is a humongous spoolie. I typically do not go for spoolies that are this large on brow products. Like, let me show you for comparison, a brow product, the Air Brow from Kosas is like my other favorite. Look at the difference in the wands. Like this wand is basically like a mascara wand compared to the Kosas Air Brow. So that to me, when I saw that, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna hate this. But the actual formula of the product and the color is so strong that I don't care. I do get it messy because this is so big and it is a very watery formula, but this is pigmented, you guys. The color is going to actually saturate the hairs. So for me, having dyed hair, this is great because my eyebrows are black. So being able to have like an actual auburn color that sticks to my black hairs looks amazing. I love the packaging. It's super weighty and pretty. If you have fine, thin brows, I don't know if this is gonna be the best one for you just because the spoolie is so big, but the color is amazing. And these two together, if you have hair like me and you have this color, you have to try this out. Like, we'll get into it more in that video, but I'm loving it. Okay, so let's talk about these two products that I really, really like, and I've uploaded shorts on both of them, I think, but I know one of them broke me out. And the problem is both of these brands, people tend to break out from and have irritation from. So it's really my fault for layering them on the same day and not doing it on separate days because now I don't know and I'm gonna have to try them again. And that is Westman Atelier Skin Tint and a Fenty Beauty Cream Blush. Let's start from the top. I actually have a cart full of Westman Atelier for the Sephora sale, and it included their skin tint. This is $68, you guys, okay? So I was absolutely thrilled when they reached out and said that they wanted to send me the skin tint. So that was one less thing that I had to cover in my Sephora cart, although I did probably get over $100 worth of stuff from Westman Atelier. I love this. It is stunningly beautiful. If there is a short for it already, I'll put it in, but it looks incredible on the skin. It's exactly what I like in a skin tint. I am in shade Atelier 7. I love it. It's stunning. It's hydrating. It leaves a glow. It covers redness on your skin. I will say it reminds me very much of the Summer Friday skin tint, so I don't think you need both. And if you don't have this one, you could buy the Summer Fridays and not spend $68 on this. But if you do have it, I see why, because it's beautiful. However, a lot of people have said that this has broken them out in the past and given them irritation. So that was one thing. And then of course, the second thing that I used was the brand new Fenty Beauty Double Cheeked Up Duo from the holiday collection that I posted a short on because it's beautiful. Look at this color. It's stunning. I would put this out on the outer side of my cheek and then this brighter pink in the middle. It's beautiful. It's in Peony Dropper and Molly Booze. Stunning. Absolutely love it. But again, after I posted about this, a ton of people were like, the Fenty cream products always break me out. And it was mostly, I'll pop in a picture, it was mostly around my cheeks where I was getting this irritation and redness, and it lasted like a day and a half. So it's one of these two things. And now I'm gonna have to isolate them and try them again and figure out what it was, which is really annoying. So let me know what you think it is in the comments, if it's this one or this one, because the worst feeling is when you really like the way something looks and it doesn't work with your skin. It's like, ugh. Dagger in the heart. Sucks. Oh my gosh, guys. Almost everything in here is a blush. Okay, the next favorite is a blush, and the favorite after that is also a blush, but that's okay. I'm happy about it. I bet you are too, because blushes are like the most fun thing to do in makeup. This is a brand new product from Persona Cosmetics. I've only had it for like a week, and I'm already counting it as a favorite for the month because it is so beautiful. This is their new Dream Stick in the shade Jam. Look at this. You ready for this? Look at this color. Are you kidding me? It's like fuchsia pink with a purple undertone. When I showed my husband, he said it looked like a bunch of smashed blackberries. I was like, wow, that is a perfect way to put it. And it's exactly what I want to look like in the fall and winter. Like someone just smashed a bunch of blackberries on my face. I love this formula. You guys know that the Dream Stick formula is absolutely stunning for their blushes and their bronzers. I don't love their highlighter stick in this line so much. It's kind of clear with chunks of glitter, and it makes you look like sweaty. It's not my favorite for every day, but the blushes and the bronzers are absolutely stunning. And this is my favorite shade that they've created in the line so far. And while we're talking about Persona Cosmetics, I did want to bring something up that I talked about on my Instagram. And that is the launch of the Summer Fridays cheek and lipsticks. You guys know that I freaking love Summer Fridays. It's been like a brand this year that I have just really been drawn to. Absolutely love their skincare. So many of their products were in my Sephora picks, including their skin tint and their SPF. So they've started to kind of dabble into makeup with lip products with their skin tint, and they created 3 lip and cheek products. Now, when these came out, I was automatically like, excuse me? Because look at the colors, you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because I already talked about this, and if you did, you already know the tea. These are the shades of the Summer Fridays. Okay, we have a red, a tan, and a pink. And these are the shades of the Persona Cosmetics. I'm just gonna leave that there. And I know from here, you're like, oh, those look different. I did swatch them side by side, and I'm gonna pop that in so you can see. I was really disappointed because I thought that Summer Fridays could really do something different with these because they are more of a skincare company. I thought it could be really pretty to make these like sort of muted tones, like a muted berry, a muted pink, and like, I don't know, a muted coral. Something that would be super natural that has like a lot of warmth in it. That's what I was envisioning. Just like really, again, muted, like watercolor type shades. And so when they came out with 3 very distinctly bold shades that a brand has already came out with in a similar formula, I was really sad and disappointed. And that's coming from someone who loves cream products, but like, you know, you have to stick up for brands when you see stuff like that happening. So anyways, wanted to mention that I love Persona Cosmetics, and I think that Sonia has done a really good job of coming up with shades that look good on everybody. And this jam shade is a perfect addition to this line. It's my favorite, and I highly recommend you try one of these out, but especially this one. I don't even know how to talk about this fail. This is the strangest thing. This was sent to me from Conair, and I got this in PR through my Ulta collective. If you didn't know, I work with Ulta as an ambassador for them for the year on my TikTok channel, so I get a lot of PR from different brands in the store, and this was one of them. This is the Conair Infinity Pro. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really cool because it's like a curling wand and a straightener. So basically you can do both, or what I was thinking is like, it's gonna be perfect for this. You know, like when you curl your hair with a straightener, that's what I was thinking. Like, I love doing that. It creates like really nice, not this usually, it creates really nice waves when you curl your hair with a straightener. This created Shirley Temple locks, baby. So basically what you're supposed to do, it only has low, medium, and high heat settings. You can't really do anything outside of that. And then there is a release button here. This is as wide as it opens, which like, that ain't too much. If you have thick hair, you're not getting much in here. So because of that, it's making really tight ringlets because you only have little bits of hair inside. But also, there's no way to really, you know, like turn and twist it through the hair. You have to just let it pull on its own. And so because of that, it really gets stuck in the hair as you're going down like that. Ow, and it pulls on your hair. Honestly, I would just say stick with a regular curling iron or a regular straightener. You don't need one that does both because it don't work. It don't work, I don't like it. And if you try and curl it like this, it doesn't work either. So this was a fail for me. I would say a lot of the times whenever brands try to come up with new hair things, it's usually a fail. Like, unless you like Shirley Temple, then like absolutely go Orf queen. All right, last favorite is, say it with me, a blush. These were also in my Sephora sale recommendations video, and again, is something that I haven't talked about very much on my channel. And it's something that deserves way more attention than it's gotten, and those are the RMS Redimension Hydra Powder Blushes. Okay, I have, I think, every single shade, but they only sent 2 of the actual compacts. So basically what you do is you buy the compact and the blush separately, and then you can just pop them in to the compact. So I think that's kind of nice in terms of like when you're repurchasing something. But I like all of the shades, so I clearly need to get some more compacts. So these are my two favorite shades of the blush, the two that I keep in the compacts. This is in the shade Sangria, and this one is in Maiden's Blush. Obviously, Maiden's Blush is like a perfect terracotta shade. I'm wearing both of these today. I'm wearing this one on the outer cheeks and this on the apple. These are so beautiful, and they are really unique. If you've seen Lady Gaga's Hydra Powder highlighters, they're like a gel powder highlighter. They're basically the same thing as this, and I think these were out first. So basically, these are like a really pressed powder gel texture that are hydrating on the skin and kind of look like a cream product, but they last like a powder product. So there's no kick up on these when you go in with a brush, because it's like this densely packed sort of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just have to get your hands on one of these. They're so cool. I'm gonna show you the other shades that I have, but I haven't worn yet, just so you can see what the variety is. So this one is in Pomegranate Fizz, which is like a really strong pinky peach. Very pink. This one is in Mai Tai, which is like a straight up orange shade. Not my real jam, but it is very pretty. These two are the ones I'll probably try next. This one is in French Rosé, which I think is the most popular shade. It's just a very nice sort of muted pink, like the lightest pink in comparison. You can see like how much more wearable it is for lighter skin tones. And then this one is in Hanky Panky. I think this is so pretty. This is a berry shade. I think this would be gorgeous on deep skin tones, but also I think light skin tones could pull it off if you use a light hand. I mean, just look at these. They're just stunning. I just keep pulling them out. Like, I wore them today. I've been wearing them like every single day just because I love the formula and I love how they last on the skin. I know we had some somewhat random picks in today's video, but if you have any questions about these, let me know in the comments below, or what your favorites for the month were. As we start getting into, oh my gosh, November, I'm definitely gonna be trying to amp up the berry tones. I'm gonna be wearing jam all the time. I want to try Hanky Panky from RMS and just kind of get into the bolder looks for the season. We are definitely going to do our Make Beauty video soon, and also a Sephora haul where we'll talk more about Westman Atelier. So I will see you guys in the next video really soon. Bye.